and welcome back to today's episode or new episode. And I'm so excited to have Angie White from Angie White's Homes. Hi.
Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for being on my podcast. I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you so much. Before we start, I want to say thank you, Lisa, because we know you're a busy woman with a lot going on every day. So creating this podcast to give us the chance to know a lot of people from the home decor community, that is amazing. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you involving me in this podcast too. So thank you.
Oh, I appreciate that. You know, it's kind of been a dream of mine for like a year, and I thought of it when I was in Texas, and it's with the move and the craziness of life, and I just really wanted to create a platform that, you know, people can get to know their favorite influencers, and that we can also connect as influencers and chat more and learn from each other and just, you know, help each other grow. So thank you
And get
for
to
being
know
on.
a little bit more about each other. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So, okay, so what started your passion for home decor, and what inspired you to create your home decor Instagram page?
I always liked home decor. When I was a single girl living back in Ecuador, I used to have my apartment so pretty decorated. You know, it was only a little thing, but I liked decorating it.
Mm-hmm.
So what really get me started, it was when we moved to this house.
Mm-hmm.
We purchased this house in 2014, and at the beginning, I had to bring all my furniture from the previous home. And I had this Instagram account since I think it was 2013,
Mm-hmm.
but I was sharing only personal pictures and family pictures, and that was it. But when we moved here, I kind of started to have a vision of how I wanted to decorate this house,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how it all started. I started to look for inspirational pictures on Instagram, and then I found this amazing home decor community, and that encouraged me to start with my home decor page.
Well, I just love it. I love your colors. I love the look of your feed. Um, I know we talked about this a little bit in the preview, but what really caught one of my favorite things you just did was the DIY painting. It was such a good idea. And
Yeah.
tell what inspired you to do that.
Well, as I'm renovating the formal area, you can see the
Yeah,
you can see
I
the
love
wall
them.
art right there. So in the situation we are living right now, we cannot find wall art at the stores, and I cannot find what exactly I wanted. I had a vision for that because those colors match the wall art that I have right across in the formal area. So I thought, I'm gonna try to do it myself. So that's how I started, and I created something, and it came out pretty good, I think.
It came out beautiful. It came out beautiful. Like I'm gonna try a version of that somewhere.
Yes, you should.
And then
You
I
should.
also love, I think you did your fireplace, which is like, you know, I live in a smaller track house, and I love how you showed the other day the fireplace and how it was built, and it's just so beautiful.
Thank you. For the fireplace, I wanted to do something very transitional. I wanted to mix modern and traditional. That's how I came up with that design. You know, the tile is very contemporary.
Mhm.
The wallpaper, it's very geometric design. I really like it, but I wanted to incorporate traditional touches to it. So that's what it has, a lot of molding around.
I love it. I love it. Turned out beautifully. And then I think right now you're even working on the outside of your house. Is that right?
Yeah, we are.
You're very busy.
I learned how to use some tools, and I am doing the cuts. I cut the vinyl stones, and my husband placed them. So we have been working for over a week right now, but we're gonna be finished soon. I
Oh,
can't
nice.
wait to share.
I know, nice. That's nice. So quarantine, is that just brought out way more creativity? Are you quarantined at home a lot more? Is that it?
Yeah, my husband is not working right now because his line of business is completely shut down.
Mm.
So that gave us time to keep working on our projects that we couldn't finish because he was always working. So now that we have more time in our hands, we're trying to finish a lot of projects, and one of those was the exterior, because my exterior looked very 1994. I wanted to look 2020.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's exciting. I know it's been nice having Steve home more too, like getting a few projects done. I totally get that. I think a lot of people are getting their honeydew list checked off.
Yes, yes. Now that we have a lot of time, in our hands, we have to do it.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. So, you also have another business. So you're a working woman.
I am a working woman. Yes. Um, I am a mom, a wife, um, an Instagram lady, and I have a small company. I am in the not so glamorous business of renting dumpsters.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a small company, and that's what I do. That's what I do. I manage all, the schedules and all that. And now that my husband is around, he's helping me with, driving the trucks
Oh,
and dropping them off, picking them up, and all that. And I help when I can, go with him and do,
yeah.
do all that stuff. It's fun, we get to spend more time together with my husband, and I really like that. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yes.
Oh, it's great. Well, it sounds like you're super busy. I mean, working, being a mom, having Instagram, and people don't realize the work that goes into Instagram. So maybe if you give us a couple of tips for like people who want to start an Instagram page, but maybe like have a full-time job and a family and everyone they're taking care of. Like, what's a couple of good tips for them?
Well, first, if you want to start an inspirational Instagram account, I would recommend people to be completely sure of what they want to share, because content is very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say find your own style, stick to your own style, be your own, and stick to that, because that's the only way people is going to recognize you. Lisa, I can recognize your home and your pictures miles away, because you have your own style, and people should have that, your own signature style.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. And another thing that I would recommend is uh, taking good quality pictures, because it all it's
Visual.
people follow for what they see.
Yeah.
And if they see a good quality picture with good lighting, uh, that's going to, catch their attention to your home decor page.
Well, yeah, you only have a second for people to scroll through the home feed and to have like something catch their eye enough for them to tap on it and then to actually like it and then maybe follow you, right?
Exactly.
So good quality photos. So what do you use to take your photos?
I have a ring camera. I
Uh,
mean, a ring light and a Canon. I take my pictures with a camera. It's a Canon Rebel 7, I think it is, or 6. I don't remember. 7, yes. And, like you say, it takes time, because I do take the picture, then I transfer the picture to my computer, then I do some, not Photoshop, but I try to
yeah.
make it look a little better, and then transfer the picture again to Instagram. So it is quite the job. It's not easy.
It's not easy as people think, right?
Yes, but we do it for the love of the poor. So
Right. So do you when you take photos of your house, then do you try and do like multiple photos at once so that way you have time in between?
yes, I usually take the pictures, or I clean the entire house. I stage the house, take pictures here and there, and then you share a little bit at the time. Because if you're gonna do it like once every day, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it is hard.
And
Because we all have busy lives. I mean, in my case, I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I have to entertain my son. I have to take care of my business. I have to do the renovations we're doing here and there. So we are busy people.
yeah. Yeah. So do you like plan out like a week in advance, or do you do more, or do you
Um,
just whatever you can fit in a certain amount of time?
yes, I usually clean during the weekends,
Hmm.
and that's when I take the pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I clean, I'm taking pictures here and there, and
When you're
then
cleaning and restyling, picking up.
exactly.
I get that. I get that. Uh,
Yes.
I know, we all cleaning on the weekends, rearranging stuff. That's what I do too. Exact same thing. And I talk about batching content a lot. I don't do my own photography, so I have to do it for a month, and then I start cleaning and rearranging. I'm like, oh, I like that better. So, it's just the camera's hard for me.
Yeah, my camera, when I don't feel like transferring the pictures to the computer, I use Wi-Fi from my camera to the phone, so
Oh,
the picture goes straight to the phone instead of the computer. So it's way easier to work with camera through and transfer it to the
yeah.
phone.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do
Hmm. Yeah,
that. Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
it's easier.
And then, so when you take video, do you take video on your phone or your camera?
I do it on the phone,
Okay.
and I use InShot to edit the video,
Hmm.
and then I make like a big long video, and then I take the parts that I think are more important and
Right.
people need to see, and then I usually try to make only less than 1 minute video, so it stays in the feed, because if you make a longer video, it goes to the
Yeah.
IGTV, and some people don't want to see longer videos, so I
Yeah.
try to stick with the less than 1 minute video.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I
Mhm.
rarely do the IGTV. I mean, it just depends on the project. I'm like, how much can I squeeze?
Exactly.
How much can I squeeze into this time? So,
Exactly. Mhm.
so you said you have a son?
I have a 11 years old
Oh,
Nico.
Nico.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
getting ready to go back to school. He's not going back physically, but he's gonna do online this year.
Okay. So it's even been
Mhm.
extra stressful, I bet, with quarantine and like being a teacher and
Yeah,
like adding all of that.
yeah. He's gonna stay home for the entire year. God help me.
I know, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
all my kids are except for Dylan. He's 21, so he's not in school anymore. But I all the mothers that are having to homeschool, I'm like, oh, I don't know if
It's
I
going
can
to
do
be
it.
hard. Yeah, but we can do it.
So, do you have any future renovations that you're working on or up and coming on your feed?
Yes. As soon as we are done with the exterior, I'm going to refinish my hardwood floor from the family room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it's looking a little bit too old. So I think we have to give him some TLC. And after that, we are going to start with my son's bathroom.
Oh wow. Oh wow, you have a
Yeah,
lot going on.
yeah, we are kind of busy right now, and this is the time to do it. So,
No,
yes.
yeah, I agree. I agree. Now, when you do a renovation, because some of these are larger renovations, is it you and your husband, or do you contract help, or
Usually we try to do it ourselves, my husband and I. So if you ask me, my husband is a contractor? No. Did he have previous experiences? No. So all we do is we do a lot of research. We go on YouTube, we
uh-huh.
watch videos, and then we're like, okay, we're ready. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's great though. That's great.
Yeah, because if you hire a contractor, the price goes up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
So
remodeling the house. Yeah,
we
definitely.
are saving as much as we can. So we just buy whatever we need and we do it ourselves.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're
Yes.
big DIYers.
Yeah, we are trying to. Yeah, we need we need to do it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I love it. So, I think we answered all the questions. See, I told you that was going to be easy.
Yes.
Do you have
Yeah,
any
I think
other
I passed.
do you have any other tips for your followers or like for anyone new starting out that you can think of?
I'm going to give one tip because this happened to me when I started. When we moved into this house, we brought all the furniture we have from the previous home, and but I wasn't loving it. I wasn't happy with it, and I wanted to try a different style and to find that style. It took me a while, and I was making mistakes, uh, buying the wrong paint color, and then I was painting it. I wasn't happy. So to me, one of the tips when you want to decorate your home is instead of going full with the style you are not sure you want, do a little bit of research and buy just a sample of paint, instead of going fully painting the house and then not being happy with it. And do it when you are completely sure that you are loving that style. Once you find the style you want in your home, put your personal touch, that's going to make you stand out from the rest of the you know of the houses. So that's my tip
I love
for
that.
my team.
It's
Hmm.
That's a great tip, and it's really, really just being true to you, being thoughtful, taking time, and not rushing. And
Exactly.
I totally get that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, even us during this whole remodeling process, I felt like some of the rooms I really just rushed and shoved stuff in, and now I'm like, no, no, that's not me.
Yes. And then you are not happy with it, and then you have to spend money again trying to make it look the way you want.
Right.
So that's why I'm taking my time with this formal living room. It's completely empty, and it's okay. I'm not in a hurry.
It's beautiful though. What you've done is beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, I just want
Yes.
to say thank you so much for coming on my podcast. I had such a good time chatting with you. It's been good getting to know you over time on Instagram, and your account's just growing, and your photos are beautiful. You have so many fun things going on, and I just enjoy tuning into your page every day.
And I enjoy watching your videos, your DIYs. You are such a beautiful lady, and I love what you do. I love who you are. And when I found you on Instagram, I was so happy because your content is so good, and you keep a lot of people entertaining with your pictures, with your videos. And I love who you are, and I love what you do.
Oh, I appreciate that so much. Well, thank you so, so much. And I'll be looking forward to watching all your upcoming renovations.
Thank you. Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
you. You too.